oward the end of the third quarter of UConn's 52-12 loss to Missouri Saturday night at Rentschler Field. Senior cornerback Jamar Summers came up with his first interception of the season and the 12th of his career. After the play, Summers turned to intended receiver Jamar Moore and threw the ball at Moore's legs. He was flagged for taunting. UConn coach Randy Edsall on the loss to Missouri. UConn coach Randy Edsall discusses his team's mistakes after a 52-12 loss to Missouri on Saturday at Rentschler Field. That didn't go over well with coach Randy Edsall. He approached Summers, who moments later walked off the field and to the locker room. "I sent him off," Edsall said. "Not going to disrespect the game that way and play in this program. It's all about respecting the game and doing what you're supposed to do. If you're not going to do that, you don't deserve to be on the field. That's my opinion. That's how I'm going to do things." Orlovsky returns. Former UConn quarterback Dan Orlovsky, who earlier this month announced his retirement after 12-plus seasons in the NFL, was the Huskies' honorary captain. Meeting the media at halftime, Orlovsky reflected on his UConn past and discussed the possibility of a UConn future as a coach. "The last 5 or 6 years of my career it was pseudo-coaching, in a way," said Orlovsky, referring to his role as a backup in the NFL. "I've had a couple opportunities to join some staffs in the NFL right now. I'm not of the mindset to go do that right now because I don't want to jump into anything. I've talked to Coach Edsall about it. He knows where I stand. To coach college football is a little bit of a different animal, especially when you have young kids, but I would do it here because of what the place means to me and what the place did for me. I don't know what would have happened if I had gone somewhere else." Orlovsky and wife Tiffany have 4 children and live in the Philadelphia area. There was an Orlovsky bobblehead giveaway at Saturday's game. "Now that I'm certainly more removed from being here and my football life has come to an end as a player, lots of thoughts and emotions circle back through your mind," he said. "To come back and have a night I can share with my family and friends is really cool. The thing that's hit the most recently is that being from the state of Connecticut and coming here means even more to me now than it did." Fenway prep underway. Mark Lev, managing director of Fenway Sports Management, attended Saturday's UConn-Missouri game at Rentschler Field to drum up interest in the Fenway Gridiron Series. UConn plays Boston College November 18 at Fenway. The series also includes games between Dartmouth and Brown, November 10, and Maine and UMass, November 11, as well as Boston area high school games November 21 and 22. There was some buzz when it was announced in May, but we knew the summer would be quiet, and it wouldn't be until football season when we'd see interest really pick up, Lev said. "We've been very pleased, and we're going to close strong over the next couple of weeks. We're hoping to get upwards of 25,000 fans to come to that UConn BC game. UConn is the home team and will receive $1.125 million for its participation, which was the largest single-game guarantee in program history before the Huskies agreed to play at Clemson in 2021 for $1.2 million. Another safety. Missouri's first possession ended with a safety, giving UConn a 2-0 lead when the 4th down snap went over the punter's head and through the end zone. The only other time these teams met, a 9-6 Missouri victory in Columbia, Mo. In 2015, Missouri picked up a safety when UConn's Justin Wayne had a punt blocked in the end zone. The Rentschler Field end zones were painted blue for the first time this season with UConn at one end and Huskies at the other, with the words white outlined in red. UConn fell to 2-5 against SEC teams, with victories over Vanderbilt at home, 2010, and South Carolina in the Papagens.com Bowl in 2010. The Huskies have 2 losses to Vanderbilt, 2 to Missouri and 1 to Kentucky. Freshman running back Nate Hopkins had just 2 carries in the third quarter and didn't play in the fourth. He was a ding-up a little, Edsall said. UC teams are now 4-9 this season against Power 5 teams. Edsall replaced Brian Shureffs with David Pingdell for the fourth quarter. "I just thought we needed to get David some reps," he said. "We got some guys in there for reps such as lineman Nino Leone, so we can evaluate it and let them get some experience. The situation dictated it."